Hello there. Today we're going to talk about something really vital for any construction site. It's the distribution board, often called a DB. Think of it as the main control center for all the electricity flowing around your site. Without a properly installed and working distribution board, your power tools wouldn't run, your site lights wouldn't shine, and the kettle for that essential tea break wouldn't boil. It's that fundamental to keeping a construction project moving forward smoothly, and most importantly, safely. A distribution board is an enclosure that houses circuit breakers, fuses, and switches. These components are designed to protect electrical circuits from overloads and short circuits. The distribution board takes bulk power and divides it into smaller, more manageable circuits. Each circuit feeds different areas or types of equipment, ensuring everything gets the right amount of power without being overwhelmed. Therefore, getting the installation of a distribution board right is not just a matter of convenience, it's a cornerstone of site safety and operational efficiency. This guide will walk you through the process, making sure you understand each step and feel confident in your ability to do the job properly and safely. Let's delve a bit deeper into why the distribution board is such an unsung hero on any construction project. Its primary job is to safely distribute electrical power. Think of it like a sophisticated sorting office for electricity. The distribution board opens the main power supply and sorts it into different circuits. Each circuit is designed for a specific type of delivery, whether it's for heavy tools, lighting, or the site office. Beyond just dividing power, the distribution board is packed with protective devices. The most common ones you'll find are miniature circuit breakers, or MCBs. Each MCB is like a vigilant security guard for its specific circuit. If it detects an overload, it will trip, preventing wires from overheating and potentially causing a fire. Another vital component is the residual current device, or RCD, which offers protection against electric shock. It constantly monitors the current and trips if it detects an imbalance, cutting off the power. The distribution board isn't just a simple box of switches, it's a carefully engineered system designed for both functionality and safety. Before you even think about touching a distribution board or a single wire, proper preparation is absolutely key. First things first, you need the right information. This means having the electrical plans for the site, understanding the load requirements for different areas, and knowing what type of distribution board is specified for the job. Next up is gathering your tools and materials. You'll need a good set of insulated screwdrivers, a reliable multimeter, wire strippers, pliers, a utility knife, and possibly a spirit level. Don't forget personal protective equipment, PPE, like insulated gloves and safety glasses. Ensure you have the correct board for the job, with enough ways for all the circuits you need to supply. Check that you have the correctly rated MCBs for each circuit. Finally, ensure the main power supply to the area where you'll be working is safely isolated. Use your multimeter to verify there is no voltage present at the incoming terminals. Preparation is about thinking ahead and creating a safe, organized work environment. Choosing the right location for your distribution board on a construction site is a decision that significantly impacts safety, accessibility, and efficiency. The ideal spot needs careful consideration. It must be easily accessible for operation and maintenance. The environment matters a great deal. The distribution board should be located in an area that offers as much protection as possible from dust, damp, or exposure to the elements. Consider the cable routes as well. Placing it strategically can help minimize the length of cable runs, saving on material costs and reducing voltage drop issues. Think about the main areas that will need power, the site offices, welfare facilities, and key work zones. A central location relative to these areas is often the most practical choice. A well-chosen location makes the installation easier, the operation safer, and the overall electrical system more reliable for the duration of the project. Section 5. The main event. A step-by-step guide to mounting and wiring. Now we get to the heart of the matter. Installing the distribution board. With your preparations complete and a suitable location chosen, the first physical step is securely mounting the board. Use appropriate fixings for the surface you're mounting it on. Ensure it's level using your spirit level. Make sure it's firmly attached and won't wobble or come loose. Once the enclosure is securely mounted, the next step is to prepare for the incoming and outgoing cables. This involves carefully knocking out or drilling the necessary cable entry points in the board. Fit the glands securely. These are crucial for gripping the cables firmly and providing a seal against dust and moisture. Plan your cable entries logically. With the glands in place, you can start bringing in the cables. Begin with the main incoming supply cable. Strip back the outer sheath carefully, exposing the insulated conductors, live, neutral, and earth. Then, strip a small amount of insulation from the end of each conductor, just enough to make a good connection in the terminals of the main switch or incoming terminals. Section 6. Safety above all. Your non-negotiable guide to safe installation. When working with electricity, safety isn't just a buzzword, it's the absolute foundation of everything you do. Before you even open your toolbox, ensure the main power supply to the distribution board's intended connection point is completely isolated and locked off. This is known as a safe isolation procedure. You must use a voltage indicator or multimeter to confirm that the incoming supply terminals are indeed dead. Never assume, always test. Attach a lock and warning tag to the isolation point to prevent anyone else from accidentally re-energizing the circuit while you're working. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, is your first line of defense. Always wear insulated gloves that are rated for the voltages you might encounter. Safety glasses are essential to protect your eyes from debris or accidental flashes. During the installation, always use insulated tools. Treat every circuit as if it were live, even after you've isolated it. Once the installation is complete, but before you even think about energizing the board, conduct thorough visual inspections and dead tests. These tests help identify any potential faults before the power is switched on, ensuring the safety of everyone who will use the electrical system on site. Section 7. The inner workings: how your distribution board manages power. So, you've installed your distribution board all wired up and looking neat. But what actually happens inside that box when the power is switched on? The main electricity supply flows into your distribution board and first meets the main switch. Once